People have talked about Vincent van Gogh's art for many years now. He is a very famous artist from the 19th century. No one would argue about him being a great artist. Have you thought about being a world-famous artist? It would be great for everyone to love your art, right? Unfortunately, the truth is that when Van Gogh was alive, his life was not so great. Like many of us, he had a hard time with life. He was from a poor family in Holland and lived most of his life at home. When he was young, he was interested in art, but later chose to study religion like his father. Later, his brother would help him in being an artist. After studying, he went back to live with his parents. There, he began to teach himself to draw. He accepted his cousin's offer for art lessons, and they worked together. Van Gogh also became friends with a prostitute. Van Gogh and his cousin argued a lot about this. Finally, Van Gogh and his cousin stopped talking. Later, he would also stop talking with the prostitute. He would move around studying and making paintings. One person Van Gogh could count on was his brother, Theo. Theo accepted Van Gogh for who he was and protected him. Theo gave Van Gogh money to survive and also was a true friend. Later in life, Van Gogh had many problems, but Theo was always there to help. Of course, they argued, but they were able to understand each other. Van Gogh could count on Theo to listen to his problems. Van Gogh often had trouble finding his style. He spent a lot of his time trying to create his own painting style that would be loved by the public. He had wanted people to love him for his work, but this would not happen while he was alive. Van Gogh felt weird and different from others because people did not like his paintings. In the end, he could not stand his failure as an artist. One time, he even cut off his own ear because he felt useless as an artist. Finally, there was no choice but to go to a mental hospital. He continued to paint, but had mental problems. One day, he decided he could not stand life or his paintings. He gave up on life and shot himself. He died 2 days later. It was a sad ending to a mostly sad life. Being famous is supposed to be great, but sometimes it isn't.